have a very interesting video today. I have a really cool toned eye with a pop of blue with black lips, and it's just something out of my comfort zone, but it made me feel so good creating this look. It just made me feel like how I felt in high school. Like, I loved playing with color back then, and now it's more of like, oh, I'm running late, let me put on nude, you know? So this really brought me back to my roots. And so I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. We're going to be using a lot of new products today, so I'm going to start off with a new primer. This is the Touch and Soul No Poreblem Primer. Just recently got this from Sephora. I usually just do one pump. I've been using this a lot off camera, and I really like this stuff. I am breaking out right now hormonal acne, and then right here it's like an open wound. I don't know how. Maybe my dog scratched me in my sleep. I don't know. But I'm just going to smooth out my skin as much as I can, especially in areas where I am textured. Michaela braided my hair last night, well not last night, 2 nights ago, and I've just slept in braids and my hair is really crazy right now. So I'm just gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have Golden Beige with me, and a lot of you guys have been watching my juno&co sponge review, and I told you guys that I wasn't really a fan of it, but then a lot of you guys told me to use it dry, so here I am using it dry. And I'm gonna first paint on this foundation. Normally I do 2 dips of this, so I'm just gonna do 1 just because this sponge claims that it will save you product. So with that being said, you don't need to use as much. So I got some in my hair. So just gonna go in. It is definitely really hard dry, but what can you expect? I mean, drier sponges are just harder in general. You know what? Y'all are right. It looks way better. Y'all are right. Yeah. It is spreading the product out better. The texture of the foundation on my skin, because this has microfibers on the little sponge, it doesn't look as unblended or as fuzzy as it used to. Definitely gives your foundation more coverage. I really like it, and you could just tell it's not really soaking up a lot of product, so that's really good. For some weird reason, when I think of using a sponge that's not going to soak up a lot of product, I feel like that would make me feel really cakey, but it didn't. So I'm just going to go in with some concealer like I normally do. And today I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I have the color Natural. I've used this about 2 times off camera, and I know everyone loves this, and I'm still trying to work with it because for some weird reason it always looks really dry on me, and I don't know if it's I'm working too slow, but I'm just gonna try and do like 1 eye at a time as opposed to letting it sit. Maybe that will help me out. And the reason why I'm not using the flat side is actually because I have powder, and I don't want to mix the wet cream with powder. So I do notice that just because this is a dry sponge and it's not wet, it makes my foundation look a little bit more dry, and it's definitely not helping my dry patches on my face. Right now my skin is just breaking out and it's not cute, but I don't know, I just feel like on a regular day, if I wasn't breaking out, I feel like it would be fine. It's just right now I'm really insecure about my skin, if I'm being honest. My under eye area is just looking very cakey, and it could be this concealer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of that Wet n Wild foundation, because it's just a little bit more liquidy, and I'm gonna blend that in very lightly. I'm actually a little bit hesitant to go in with some loose powder, so I'm just going to take some of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. I haven't used this in a pretty long time. I'm just going to take it and pat it under my eyes. And I really like this sponge in particular for powder. I feel like if you're working with powder foundations, or if you're working with loose powders, I feel like you would really enjoy this sponge because it really packs it in, and it just makes your skin look really good. And so that's what I primarily use this for, but you guys really wanted to see how I liked it with liquid products, so I just tried that out right now. As most of you guys know, ShopMissA came out with some new brow products, and if you've been keeping up with my Instagram live videos, that's all I've been using. So I have the two colors. I have Ebony and Dark Brown. I go in with Dark Brown first, and I just go ahead and fill in my brow. The brow pencil is very similar to the Anastasia brow definer in the sense that it is in a little teardrop shape, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and run this through my brows. And I was actually surprised that I actually like this because I'm not a brow pencil type of girl, and I think the reason why I like this so much is because the formula is really creamy, and I find that it actually lasts in my brows for a really long time. I could get a whole day wear out of it, which is really good, even if I rub my eyebrows. So I basically just do a light layer of this. I don't go all the way forward because then I use the spoolie at the end to blend the color forward, and it just gives me the ombre brow that I like to do a lot. It's just so quick and easy, and if you watch my 5-minute makeup challenge video, I used this and literally I applied my eyebrows in just a few seconds, which was really... that was shocking. I didn't think I had the potential in me, honestly. Now we have Ebony. Ebony is the darkest color, and I'm just gonna apply this towards the outside portion of my brow. And this is just going to enhance that ombre effect to just make it look like how I normally do my brow. A part of me doesn't really want a really cut brow, but I am going to clean it up. I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the bottom side. So I'm just going to use the LA Girl concealer, and I'm just going to go ahead and basically line it against my eyebrow. This is weird because this shade Natural has a pink undertone, but when I blend it out, it's fine. I'm going to use my favorite blending brush for concealer. This is by ShopMissA. This is their High Def brush in E108. And I love this for my eyebrows because it just gets right up in there. And then with the remaining product, I like to just drag it on my eyelid as a base. I really like this brush, and I honestly didn't think I would like it as much. I was telling Michaela all about it. To keep with the natural theme, they also came out with the Go Brow. Now I have the shade Dark Brown, and I'm just going to go ahead and push my brow hairs up as opposed to just sleeking them back. And I want them to look pretty feathery. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. The brush for the brow gel is very similar to the Gimme Brow by Benefit, or the Make Me Brow by Essence, or the Boy Brow by Glossier. This is a small brow brush, and again, it's $1. For my eyes, honestly, I have a vision on what I want to do, but I don't know how I'm going to achieve it, so we're just going to wing it. So I have the Colourpop bronzer and In It to Win It, and I'm just going to pop this into my crease. This bronzer is taking quite a long time to build up, probably just because I'm using it on a very small portion of my face. It's like the one time no one's home. The air conditioning has to turn on. So I chose this color because it's cool tone, and I really wanted to work with, you guessed it, cool tones today. I just wanted to do something a little bit different just because I see a lot of people doing a lot of reds, warm tones. I'm a culprit of that. And so I wanted to step outside my comfort zone just a little bit and do something that I normally don't really do. So I'm just applying this with my Sigma E40 like I always do. And then I'm going to deepen up this just a little bit more. Surprisingly, I have a lot of requests on Instagram in particular to use more of my MorpheXKathleenlight palette. A lot of these shades you can get individually, but I know there are some that Kathleen curated herself. But I'm just going to be using this dark gray right here. You can use any dark gray, obviously, and I need a brush. I'm going to go in with my Morphe E13. I don't really use this brush anymore, but we're just going to go with it, go with the flow, see why I don't use it anymore. And then I'm just going to grab, ooh, I grabbed too much. No, 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 no. I'm going to take this color and pop it into my outer corner, and I'm just going to work it into my crease as well. I just want the focus to be in the outer corner. I didn't notice that the bronzer actually had some, what is it? Reflects in it of gold, but I mean, it's okay. We'll just cover it up with a matte shade right here. And I'm just gonna continue to blend and blend and blend until the bronzer shade is no longer that warm. I am gonna take the Sigma E40 and I'm really just going to help blend the two shades together. So I'm alternating the brushes. I have my Delium Tools Small Angled Shader. This is their Golden Triangle set. They also gave me a code, but it's not an affiliate code, and it ends at the end of the month. So you can save 15% off on these brushes. Just thought I'd let you guys know. And I'm just gonna take this coal shade down here. It's not an intense black, but it's definitely not a gray. It's right in between. And I'm basically just gonna put this a little bit lower than where I placed the gray. Now, black and grays are pretty tricky to work with, and I just find that the easiest way to go about it is to just keep blending. Just take your time, don't worry. As long as you guys have a transition shade before you go in with the dark colors, that's all that really matters, because then it could blend into your skin, essentially. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just take the E40, the Sigma brush, and just go in and blend it. Like I said, I had a vision for this look and I really wanted to utilize the silver in the electric palette. This one is called Revolt, and I'm just going to go ahead, take that on my pinky and pack that onto my eyelid. I want to see where I'm at, if I need to intensify the black or not. So I'm just going to go ahead and just pack it on. So basically what I'm doing is I'm making sure that the silver goes high enough, because I do have small eyes and this is the only way where it makes my eyes look a lot bigger. And so I'm just going to continue to pack that on, bring it up as high as I want it. I think, is that good? Maybe I want to bring it out a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead, take more of the coal color, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner once again, just the outer corner. I'm not really going to bring it up as I normally do, just because we're working with dark colors. You know, you don't really want to overwhelm yourself. Now this is where I feel like the whole look will really come together, is when I add my eyeliner. I really can't live without eyeliner. I love it so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a flick at the outer corner like this. This is how I used to do my makeup. This is how I used to do my eyeliner. So hopefully if you guys are beginners, maybe you can take some tips out of this. So I do the initial flick, and then what I do is then I make a triangle. I bring it straight down like that, and then I draw my line. And this whole time my pen is horizontal like this, and it just creates the line for me. This is the Physicans Formula Eye Booster pen. I feel like I really don't have to tell you guys, because I've used this pen for like almost 2 years now. And it's like, y'all should know. You know, if you watch my YouTube videos, y'all should really know. I have both eyes on and I just want to finish my lower lash line. So I recently just got the Marc Jacobs eyeliner, and this is in the color Whirlpool. And I don't know if they still sell these at your local TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but they had them for $8. So if you're curious about high-end brands, check there first. So I'm going to line both my waterline and my lash line with this color. And then I'm going to try and make it match my shirt. So I'm going to take the color Gonzo in the electric palette on the Delium Tools Golden Triangle 777. And I'm just going to go ahead, get some on the very tip of the brush, and I'm just going to run it on my lower lash line. I can never skip this step. I'm going to line my upper waterline with some black eyeliner. Today I'm using the Bare Minerals Lasting Line. This stuff is so underrated. It's so good. So I'm just going to apply it. And the best way to apply it without tugging at your eye is keeping your mirror down here, looking down in your mirror, and then just lighting it. I have a new Essence mascara. This is the Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. And to be honest, I think I like the other mascara better, the Lash Princess one, the one that's in the blue tube. I think that one is so good. Like, just in general, high-end or drugstore, that one is just so bomb, and it's like $5. So I'm just going to apply this on both the top and bottom lashes. So by adding mascara to the bottom lashes, I find that it doesn't make the blue so intense. So if you're just like, oh my god, this is way too much color, apply some mascara and it won't be as bad. I mean, obviously it's going to be the pop of blue there, but it's not going to look as overpowering. Since we worked with a lot of silver on the lid, I'm just going to add the white inner corner highlight. Well, it's more of a cream, and I'm just going to take that on the Sigma E30, and it's just going to help brighten up the look a little bit more. It's just going to add to the shimmeriness of the eyes. I'm going to wait for my mascara to dry before I apply fake eyelashes, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish up my face. Let's take our bronzer, the Colourpop one that we used today, and I'm using the Delium Tools 966 brush to apply this, and I'm just going to do it kind of lightly. I don't know. I don't think I like how this bronzer looks on me personally. It makes me look a little weird. I'm like looking at it in the viewfinder. I have a bronzer helmet. I ended up just going back to my room to just grab the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer, and I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs powder brush, and I'm just going to quickly bronze my face with this one. It's still like a little, just 1 or 2 shades darker than my actual skin tone, so it looks better. I'm also using the butter bronzer to just contour the tip of my nose. To blend out the harsh edges, I'm going to take my sponge, and I'm basically going to go over my whole entire face with this sponge just so that I know everything is just a little bit blended and a little bit more seamless. I want to use Mary Loumanizer today, so I'm going to take that on my Sigma F03, and I have my scratch right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do the highlighter a little lower than I normally do. Just carefully applying it. I'm actually going to do a cover up on that little scar. I'm pretty sure it's a scar as opposed to a pimple though. Ugh. I'm going to make sure I coat my chin. I just switched my brush. This is the Morphe M501. I'm going to get my Cupid's bow. I applied a star where my scar was because I thought that would be cute, you know, like a little accent, you know, like, like, what's that on your face? Is that a mole? Nah. Today's eyelashes of choice are the Eylure and Vegas Nay Bronze Beauty eyelashes, and I'm going to be applying them with my Kiss eyelash glue. So to apply eyelashes, like how I do my eyeliner, I look down into the mirror and I just pop them on, outer corner first, and then I work my way into pinching the middle, and then I pinch it towards the inner corner, and the pinching motion pinches the fake lashes with the real lashes. And I have a full video where I show you guys how to apply your liner and lashes, but it's implemented into a makeup tutorial. I do have it linked in my description box if you're wondering. I want to do something that I normally don't do anymore. This used to be like high school me. I would go to school with black lipstick on, and I kind of want to bring that back, okay? Me and Michaela were talking about it, and she was like, you don't wear crazy colors anymore. Is that a challenge? Because I'll bring it back, you know? So I'm going to take the Blackberry Lip Liner by NYX. My favorite color lipstick to wear in high school was purple. I messily just filled them in because I'm going to go in with a liquid lipstick anyway. Here I have Kat Von D Witches. And then for a fun little touch, my sister actually gave me the Kat Von D Everlasting Glitter Veil. This one is in Wizard, and I'm so excited to use this because it's black and it's like black glitter. It's a black glitter top coat for your lips. Oh, is it black? What is this? Why does it look green? Why does this look purple? What? Oh, I see. Wow. So this is what I mean, like when I wiped it off my hand, like it leaves like a green tint or like a green residue. So I'm pretty sure like green is just the undertone of the black. So I wanted to set my face with something new. I got this from Sephora. This is their Beauty Amplifier Spray Fixer. Oh. Oh, that smells like a perfume. Oh, now it doesn't. What the hell? Was that like initial spray? this video, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed. Does this, be honest with me please, does this makeup look make you want to wear black lipstick? Like, it makes me feel like I need to wear black lipstick more. I used to wear black, purple, blue lipstick, like you name it, all throughout high school, and I used to feel so good about myself. I was like, I'm so different, like who are these people like just wearing chapstick, you know? But here I am now, like whenever I go out, I'm always like wearing chapstick, so nonetheless, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.